Okay, everybody turn on your calculator. You're going to push stat, enter, and stat is right by the arrows. So we're going to push stat, enter, and then this line right here, these are our x's and these are our y's, and this is going to go in L1 and this will go in L2. And if you have numbers there already, you have to replace the numbers, okay? So you want to make yours look just like mine. Okay, is everybody good? Okay, so what the calculator is going to do is all day today we're going to do exponential regression. Okay, so that means that when it graphs, it would look like this. Right? And so an exponential, it'll never touch the x-axis, so it never goes to 0 because the asymptote is there. So what I want to do is I want to find the equation that this data would make. And I want the calculator to do it for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Stat, and then go to Calc. You want to find the one that's EXP for exponential, and I think it's 0. I'm going to keep going until you find EXP. And then you're going to push enter, enter. And that gives you the equation. And so we're going to write it to the thousands. So that's going to be 10209.558, 1.148 raised to the x. So once you have the equation, then it wants to know a specific value of the car in 2020. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to get the calculator to put this in y equals. And this is how that's going to work. You're going to push y equals, and if you have something in y equals, you have to clear it out. So you have to clear after every time. Does everybody have that clear? Okay. So once you clear, go to vars, V-A-R-S, vars. It's right underneath the down arrow. Next to clear. All right. Did everybody get this to come up? So what I want is we're in statistics, okay? So we're going down to statistics and push enter. And then what I want is an equation. So go over to the equation and push enter. So it takes that regression equation and it puts it in y equal for you. And now that we have that in y equal, that also means it populated the table for us. And so since the table is populated, I want to know what's the value in 2020, which would be how many years? 30? Is that right? Right? So if it's 90, this is 10, that's 20. 2020 would be 10 more, which is 30. Okay? So we're going to go to the table, which is on the graph. So you do second, table. And I want to find the x where it's 30. So what value do you get? That's what I got too. Yes or no, Colin? I can't tell. Do you have it or you don't? You got it? Okay. Is that's too much button pushing? It's like hurts your finger. Really? Okay. So go to the next example and we're going to put this in. So we're going back to stat, enter. We're going to put in this data. Yeah, it's not on there. I guess somebody can't count. So once we have this, Cabela, do you have this or not? You're running your mouth. Yes or no? Okay, you better put this in your calculator and you better do that right now. A lot. There's a lot of money. So once we have this, what do I do next? Stat. We need to find out the exponential, right? So we're going back to stat, calc. Yes. So that's your equation here. So next, I want to take this and put it in my y equals. So I go to y equals, and you have to clear. And what do we push to get it there? We have to do the vars. And I'm doing statistics. I want the equation. Okay, there it is. So did everybody get that there? Enter. So what it's asking is when will the population be equal to 0? So go to the table, and it wants to know when is the y equal to 0. Right, it keeps going, doesn't it? First of all, does the exponential ever hit 0? No, because of the asymptote. Also, the question is about population. Is everybody in a population ever going to die? No. The answer is no. Pretty much. Okay, you guys try this one on your own. You are.